Them dreams, everybody want them M&M's. We that Atlanta got 20 of them. Got 2, 2, 3, yeah, plenty of them. My best can't keep on pinning them. Like Scarface dying and plenty of them. They'll hit you in the face with the fit of them. Them boys from the hill and plenty of them. Bitch spray right, can't get rid of them. Got 2, 2, 3, yeah, plenty of them. Hit your ass in the face with the fit of them. Make your mama start crying at the dinner them. That's the really did when she's at the work center. Now everybody knows that I will hit at him. And walk his ass down like he's a dinner. So there's no such thing as a finna. He's a stick a nigga, hit a nigga, kill a nigga. Got 3 S-cats and plenty of them. There's like 3 fullback and a fin of them. You can run your play either one of them. I'ma hit your ass with the fucking fin of them. It don't matter what you really want to say to him. I'ma hit you with the motherfucking fin of them. Come on, Trace. Don't talk about that. You got too much life to live.
For the most part, I had a temper when I was younger. I would say that. You know what I'm saying? But it was more like outside of the house. You know what I'm saying? Probably like with my cousins on my father's side, you know, because they was different from my cousins on my mama's side. Not saying nothing good or bad or anything, but, you know, you have different environment or whatever. And maybe like kids that from another neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? I had like a little mean street or temper, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, though, if you like think about it, you know how you have, when you growing up, you got those of who had brothers and sisters, even the ones that, you know, had close cousins that like cousins, brothers and sisters, whatever. Like me and my sisters and me and my brother and sister, like me and my sister Sean and my little brother May. And then you can go ahead and add like my older sister Kim, because she was there, my youngest brother Brandon. But for the most part, even all of us I just named, and especially the main 3, me, my sister Sean, and my brother May, Deuce. We didn't ever fight. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no fighting in our house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can recall one time that my sister Sean and my little brother May got into it. You know what I'm saying? They was mad about something, you know, or whatever, disagreement. They was young. And see, this is what I'm saying. They was young. She wasn't even 15 years old. But they was mad about something. They get into it. He rough her up, and it was like he pinned her in the corner, and she just go crazy on him. What, all the way out the corner, and of course whooped them up. But they were young, so that's normal. We would think, you know, that's normal. You know what I'm saying? Because like I just said, she wasn't even 15 years old when that happened. You know what I'm saying? So she had to be 13 or 12. That makes him 10, 9 to 11, just like that. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere up in there like that right now. So you take that incident and then you go back further. You take that incident, you go back further when they, like I say, 10, 11, 7, 6, 5, 3, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have no rap sheet of fighting. You know what I'm saying? If you were to go back, like I would ask my mother, just like anybody else, you know, when you have brothers and sisters, when they young, they fight over just a toy. So if you had to go back before then, it's something that we can't recall. You would have to, like my mother would have to recall when they may have been like 2 and 4. You know what I'm saying? Or 3 and 4, if she finna be 5, you know, something like that. They may fought over a toy or something like that. But there's no record of me and my siblings growing up fighting against each other. You know what I'm saying? Not even when we were smaller. And that's why I say it had to be toddlers. We had to be toddlers, you know what I'm saying, between 2 and 6 or something. But besides that, when you getting up to 8, 10, 11, like that, there's no arguments, there's no fights between me and my sister and my brothers. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like the opposite of me telling y'all growing up I had a temper. I had like this little, I won't say a mean streak, I would say a temper where you can tick me off very easily, or I can go from 0 to 100 very fast. You know what I'm saying? So Y'all gotta drink that water now for them kidneys. So it's kind of like, like I said, I had a temper, but within my household, there wasn't fights and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Even coming outside my household, getting older, like in school, like my parents never had a problem with me, like disrespecting the teacher. Mike was fighting somebody or something, like, a guy or something, but the teacher, adults, authority figures, she never had a problem with me disrespecting them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, even with that temper I had, like I say, it was really you triggering that thing that makes me shoot 0 to 100 real quick like that, man. And it can be, when we're human, it can be anybody, especially when you have a temper. Anybody can end up on a bad end of that stick. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad myself that I grew out of it. Like, and I grew out of it real quick. You know what I'm saying? I had to grow out of it in my line of work. Because I had a temper on me, and I'm coming in now in your house and sticking you up and and doing my thing, and I got a temper. You might just be moving too slow for me, And that, that's something you don't want. You don't want a home invader or armed robber to come into your establishment who has a temper. It don't look good, that could end up in a bad day. You know what I'm saying? But growing up, I did have that, man. I had that real mad every time. I had an older sister that picked on me all the time. So I just had that, and I'm trying to stay away from calling it a chip on my shoulder. It was more of just a bad temper, a person that easily to get offended, and a person that get offended, go to 0 to 100 real fast. You know what I'm saying? That's what I had. I remember being in the basement of my grandmama, being in the basement of my grandmama's house, and on Kempington Road. Shouts out to my Southwest Atlanta Kempington Road homies up there, man. And my aunt Stephanie, we are downstairs in the basement, and she listening to what's this song? I don't forget what he listen to all the time. "Shake You Down," by George something. On you in my heart, girl, I wanna shake you down. We go all the way. But that was one of the songs that played at my house and at my grandma's house all the time. So I remember we down there and she just dancing. But it was like she was cleaning up, but she turned on the music. And then down at my grandma's house, they had the bar downstairs, full basement, like 4 bedrooms downstairs. And we was in like the living room area of the house, patio door over there. And she just listened to the music. She was dancing, sweeping, cleaning up and stuff. And she said, "Come on, Trees." I'm her nephew, the oldest nephew on that side too. Come on, Trees, dance with me. Come on, nephew. And then I get right there with her, I start dancing. And my little cousin Kiki, love you, Kiki, Shaquila, which is my Aunt Stephanie's daughter, who were actually dancing with her at that time, that my aunt looked over and I said, "Come on, nephew, come dance with me." And I went over there and started dancing with my auntie, man. And my little cousin got jealous. And keep in mind, we are preteens. My little cousin got jealous, and she grabbed the broom that her mama was just sweeping with. Now, this broom is a Fulton County College Park High School from my granddaddy, the head custodian at College Park High School, Grover Walton. One of those big brooms, with the thick, Man, she came while I was dancing with her mama, man, and bang! Hit me right down that bone, man. Right by my temple, man. Right in that bone. And that thing just said, Man, it happened so quick. Like I say, that temper, man, from 0 to 100, man, it was like time she hit me. And, you get that flash of light, and then I look, and I feel the pain, and I noticed what she hit me with. Y'all know that be like 1.5, maybe 2 seconds at the most when that happens. You know what I'm saying? That time. Do you know she looked at me when I looked at her, and her eyes got big, and she just turned around and started running. And she was just so happy to be running toward that patio door. I pushed the ass straight out. I'm talking about when I just remember grabbing her and pushing her. It's my little cousin, man. I love her to death, man. Go crazy, something happened to my cousin, man. But back then, I was young, preteen. I had the temper. She hit me, man. I didn't think nothing of, but she hit me, and it hurts. When she took off running, I could have let her run. Went and told, she would have got whooped. No, man. I ran after her and pushed her straight through the patio door, man. Hey, man, we talking about a double pane patio door that's not tempered. No, the glass be whole. If it ain't, timber crack and everything be cracked, look like rain. That's a safety glass. No, not tempered. Straight glass, push it through to the point where she damn near, her body was damn near planted in the glass like. Let me start. But hey, man, she got cut the hell up, man. I'm talking about stitches here, 5 there, 6 there, 3 there, 9 there. Like 4 spots, man. 4 point of entry. That glass looking just like that right here, y'all. But I'm glad I grew out of that, man, because, that's not good for nobody, man. And with me being the person that I have grown to be right now, man, I probably wouldn't have lasted out here if I had a real bad temper. And that's real talk, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode of Underground Source TV with your host, TV and film producer Dontrece Knox, New Orleans exposed. Now on Prime and Tubi, man, it's going down right here, man. It's going down. It's going down. Right here on YouTube. Y'all check out that playlist. I got half of my album, The Pumpkin Patch, that's going to be out October the 31st, Halloween night. Halloween day. It's right here on YouTube. I'm sorry, y'all. It's right here on YouTube, man. I got like half of it right there. This is gonna be a free album where y'all can just download and check out this new sound that I got, man. I call it Pop Gangster. And it's off the chain, man. I'm gonna tell you why, because I can sell records, man. That's what we talking about right here, man. Right here, OG Black Boy, man. College Park stand up. We in the building. Y'all can book me now. Y'all send me a message. Check out my memberships. Check out my YouTube shops, man. Get your things of that nature shirts. Get your College Park stand up shirt. Get your New York stand up shirt. Get your North Carolina stand up shirt. Get your Florida stand up shirt. We in the building. College Park stand up, man.
Killer got plenty of them. Got 3 lights in the same, plenty of them. He went to the feds, that's him and him. Got 6 to 8 months and it went for him. He tried to set a coat, but it went for him. They tied his ass up and took plenty of them. On the plane, New Orleans, man, so the slip. Everybody wanna know I'm over him. Nigga kill my brother, kill him and him. I might take my mind and kill all of them. Make your face melt like some M&M's. Or get your own Halloween and punkin' them. I really didn't mean to say punkin' them. I meant to say Rico and Tell them. And if anybody got a little smoke with them, just ask anybody what my number is. Got 3-4 bitches, got plenty of them. Hit white boy fresh with the fin of them. New Orleans exposed, I'm skin to them. You can add BG, I'm a brand to them. I rock 50 cent, many men with him. Screaming free pie, still friend with him.
Come on, Dontrece, you gotta talk about something else.
Can't nobody be friends with him. He don't give a fuck if you kin to him. When you cross that line, I plan to them. I'ma hit your ass with the finger to them. Can't nobody say who ended him.